looks all right. You should be able to hear me. Bit of a problem with the game. It's not launching for some reason. We had a minor update, not a major one. I think I made a huge difference to it, but however, I've had to close everything down to make it work. So I'm just going to open it back up again real quick. Where are we? Need any of that? Bam, 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 bam. And I'll switch over to my channel on Twitch. Make sure that the that's coming through all right. Sounds like me. Sounds like me anyway. Let's have a look live. We'll turn off the audio. There we go. Should be good to go, I'd say. Looks pretty good. No shadowing anywhere. Lights are on. Lights, camera, action. All right, let's get the game running. With a bit of luck, it'll come. There we are. Beautiful. All right, where were we at to last time? Neil. I think this is east is morning. Let's have a look where the sun is. Where's the sun? East. It's west. So we're going into night time. Would have thought I would have left us in the night already, but that's all right. That's cool. So what we need to do now is we need to start working a little bit more on the base. I want to get it to the right height, which means another set of walls up. I think it's 2 more walls up I want to go, because it's last time I did it was 2 sets of these spiral staircases. Or maybe it's only 1 more. It might be only just 1 more, I think, for that. So the basement basically, or the bottom, pretty much turns into a chicken pen, really. And all the poultry stuff that I don't need to have upstairs. All the nice cleaning, all the nice living amenities are all upstairs and well protected. We will put the BCU up there too, so that doesn't get affected by any throwing of what do you call it? Some grenades and stuff like that when we do get attacked or revenge attacks. I'll just go around and do some boring chopping of wood. I could probably done this offline, but I just haven't had a chance to do anything with the game. I've been really keen on playing it. It's just I haven't had a chance to do much. Is that a military crate near my base? Surely not. It looks very low down like a military crate. No. That is a bear, however. Can I get to it without him? No, he's going after me. All right. That's all right. We can deal with him. We've got the technology. We just don't have the lights. Well, I think I'll probably lose him from that distance. I think he'll lose cohesion from that distance. I don't think there's any way of turning up the contrast anywhere, is there, in this game? Options. Not really. I don't think you can turn it up in any way. That's pretty much it. It's just a character. So yeah, unfortunately I have to deal with the dark. I might play around with that later on down the track. But as it is, we can't really do much about the nighttime. However, later on, nighttime is really going to be something we're going to do domestically in the house anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. We are getting to a point, well, we have been getting to a point where things are done in the dark, and it's a bit of a pain for viewers to watch, unfortunately. It's a little clouded by the fact there is no lux at all. However, it's not that bad in the gameplay. It's just really that bad through Twitch. I think it's a little darker as well. So makes it just that little bit more of a pain to watch at night time. All right, how is my fire looking? Pretty good. I need some more wood though. All right, let's build another heap of walls. These have to be just walls. They don't have to be windows in any way, shape or form. Neither do these really. I just built them because it was nice to have them at the very start, I think. Having said that too, just on the other point of what we'll do domestically, with that last kill we did, sorry, that last military crate, we got up to 7 sinew now, which is good. So that's going to let us push towards doing some pretty serious stuff, hopefully soon. So how many of these can we do? Where is my stack of cords I've got? Now, how many do we need? We're going to need at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We need 10 walls just to make that one cylinder area. We don't need to do the ceilings too much because we'll move those. That's pretty much all we can do, really. We have to go around and find some more nails, unfortunately. We've got to run out of nails real quick. I'll make some more planks as well. Heaps of them. Going to need a lot of those. Because on top of that, we also need to make the next house up, well, the next room up, which is basically the last one, which will sort of overhang. It will be a very big area. Well, not very big, big enough to be able to house all the stuff we want to keep, along with scuba diving equipment and whatever else. The bottom section I made bigger this time around, mainly because there is an update coming out, which I think you've got to make, or it comes with either a garage to do it in, or you've got to make a garage to make it, which is the quad bike when it comes out. Looks like that's definitely going to be a base over there. I thought that might have been just what do you call it, rogues, I think they call them, with just t-shirts. They just go around and light fires and move on. That one's definitely a base. You could see that one. I haven't been over there to see how big that base is yet. That one there, however, is pretty reminiscent to what I'm wearing, what I'm living in at the moment. So that's going to be quite an interesting one to keep an eye on for sure. So we'll start putting some walls up around it. Just while it's dark, you know. It's going to be dark in here with all these walls, unfortunately, but that's just the way it is until we make our lighting. And that will come after we've done a bit of energy propulsion as well, because we need to have some energy coming out. Passive energy. We don't really want to leave the base for a couple of days doing some hunting and come back and the fridge has been turned off because there's no power. We want like at least a little bit of power coming in. All right. Warrior away. That'll save us losing all our stuff. What am I running into here? Oh. Come on, place it. All right, so we're about, what are we got there? 4 walls short of finishing up. The shaft, as I want to call it, the actual hallway, I guess, on the way up. We may even, like later on, put a elevator in here. That'd be fun. All right, so we're out of nails. That's as far as we can go. I can't, well, I can produce nails, but it's a bit of a, I don't know how many nails you make per build of nails. I suppose I should just do one just to see what it is. Let's get some zinc out. Let's just do one. I think. I don't think it's a big stack. I think it's only like a stack of 5. It'd be nice if it was a stack of 10. That's iron fragments. Iron fragments are important to making keys and stuff as well. Yeah, 5. So it's not a big stack of nails, but I mean that does help though once you've got quite a bit of stuff mining and going. It doesn't take too long to make lots of nails to do whatever you want to do later. So we've got 2 more walls coming. I'll put those 2 walls over the stair, and then we'll do the last. Actually, no, I'll do it either side of this. That way, you know, really facing that way for anything to really come in. Not that we're going to get raided in the meantime, but you know, you never know your luck in the big city. And even when we are, it's only going to be wood, so we've got to be very careful of the fact that wood is volatile, and when they use Molotovs, which they do use a fair bit of those, they can come in and quite make some pretty bad damage. We also want to make that next as well, so we have a staircase going up to the next level, and that'll be the primary level, or of our what do I want to call it, the clubhouse or the penthouse level. I guess you could call it penthouse level. And then we'll go from there. But so that just basically invokes the fact we're going to need to do a lot more walking around, a lot more running around to get some more more stuff. And again, as far as walking around getting stuff is concerned, there's that age-old argument of vehicles making it very difficult to do much more than driving around and getting things specifically. When you're running around on your feet, you're always picking things up. When you're on a vehicle, you're always driving past. So, you know, we'll see how much of an impact that makes. We may even make another base once that comes out and put it somewhere else just to see how much is involved with how much you lose doing that. I might even move this floor. Look at these. Actually, no, I don't need to because they're going to be taken away anyway. I was going to say I'll move that floor so it looks like they're not all checkers like that in different directions. But that's going to be the top floor anyway. This is all going to be gone fairly soon. So there we go, 2 more walls. Put these 2 up. One here and one over here. That one. And then we'll need another 20 nails for that. And then of course we need them all around the next level up as well. So we don't need it for the floors, but we do need a couple of floors because we're going to do an angled floor on the front. And it's going to hang over so we can shoot down. And that'll make a bit of a difference with that. So let's put away what we don't need in the right places. What don't we need here? Now I put the, you can go back down here because we need that there. Keep those. We don't need any of this. But we will have 2, we'll take 2 of those, which will give us a fire starter, and we'll also take both bottles, which where's my metal water bottles? Or they do actually disappear after a while, which is a bit strange. They just disappear. Might be in here. Yeah, I have had that. Mainly happens when you're on a multiplayer, not so much single player, but things do disappear sometimes. I have come across that before, so we don't need the medicine for that reason. So we're going to keep that home. We're going to have that there. How are we going for food? We all need to eat. Let's have the last of the salmon. We'll have a carrot. Get that up. Just it's going to stay in the red, but it's still better than nothing. And we're going to get that up. So we're going to have a bit more of a run around again. See what we can find. I'm not going to take any food with me. Probably not. I reckon I'll probably kill some things on the way. We will, however, probably make a few platforms to kill on. I might just get rid of this bear as well because we don't really want to come back and run into that in a hurry if we're injured in any way. We want to stay healthy if possible. Not healthy to have a bear sitting there waiting for you when you're running back home or swimming back and standing on the coast and you don't see it, you know. Nothing worse than a homecoming you weren't expecting. All right, so I can't fix that up, so I've got to be careful of that when I come back because I haven't got enough nails to do that. I've used them all. Well, actually, I can do some, but I put them away. So we'll put that in here. We'll put that in here. We'll also just stoke up the fire real quick as well because we want to keep that going by the time we come back, but it's possible we won't. I don't have any. Do I have any wood? I think I used it all for planks. Okay. And we will fill that up as well. So we'll do that real quick before we run off. So the fridge will be running when we come home. Actually, having said that, we probably have a lot of rendered fat. We do. I've been chucking that in there willy-nilly. So let's grab 2. Don't need that on us. And let's adventure. Which way are we going to go this time? I'm going to go this direction. We're going to go around the lake. Let's have a look what we can find around the lake and up through that forest on the other side. I think that'll be something different than going southeast. There's a moose over there. What month of June? So we don't have to worry too much about mooses at this stage. It would be nice to have that kill under our belt because, you know, obviously mooses carry, most of the time, will carry sinew. Sinew is a very big part of the commodity of the mid-range game. And I think end game as well. You don't want to stop getting sinew all the way through from the mid to the end game. And it'd be a nice way of being able to farm it, but it's unfortunately not something that's easily farmed. Just make sure I've got plenty in it. Yep, that's fully loaded. All good. Not that I want to use that at all. You might also notice that my base hasn't got a bed yet either. I'm not that fussed about dropping stuff at this stage. I will get back to my body if I die, but it's, you know, unlikely that I'll die. I'll say that now, but I'll probably die in this particular series. Or this stream at least anyway, but we won't. We'll try not to. And that's the aim of the game, isn't it? You don't really want to die everywhere. Or get infected in any way. I don't really want to be infected. Let's go up a bit further away from the water. We'll see a few things. I can already see something I can do a little bit of mining on. We're about halfway down our mining pick. Again, the mining pick is not repairable. So once that gets really, really low, good idea maybe to chuck that in a box somewhere because you can recycle that into mass, which is nice when you've got a recycler. Otherwise, just chuck it out. That's all you can do with it, really. Oh, that's the other thing we didn't do before we left. And that's made a key for a military crate. And there's a good possibility we'll find one over there. So I'm going to shoot back real quick and see whether we've got, I think we've got enough stuff there to do a military crate. We'll double check. I think I have. Pretty sure I do. We'll just head back and do that real quick. Because odds are, when you don't have a key for a military crate, you'll see one. And when you've got a key for the military crate, you won't find one. It's sod's law. It's just the way the game plays. I think maybe they've built in some sort of a drop rate to one that has got a key so that you remember where it is, run all the way back, get the key, and then come back to it. But I found half the time you do that, it sort of disappears because you can't get back quick enough. So let's have a look what we need for the key. Actually, it's down here now. I moved my BCU, it's really throwing me off. We need, where are you? 18, 2, and 4. So I don't think I've got enough. I think I might have used too much of it on the other stuff. Yeah, not quite. I'm going to pop that back in the other thing too. So can't do anything with military crate if we do find it, which is a bit of a shame, but that's the way it goes. In the meantime, we will turn this on and we'll make some more. So when we come back, that'll be at least, I think that's 2 for every hit for the ore. I'm not sure. If it isn't, then we'll be back with 14. But yeah, that's all right. No biggie. Try and remember where it is next time we go through there, and we'll go back there. All right, let's go. Oh, a dog just spawned there. Handy. Do I want to kill the dog? That's a lot of weapons for nothing. I'm going to go across the water. Not a good idea if the dog's following you. Always get out of the water. They can swim better than you no matter what. And it doesn't matter how much armor you've got on, they'll get through it if you're in the water. Unless, of course, you can kill them, and lucky enough to put a rifle on. You can use the rifle if you go right up the top of the very top of the water, but as soon as you duck under, it disappears. So you've got to just keep skipping the top of the water if you're going to try and shoot anything in the water while you're in it. All right, we're back where we were. Grab that one there. It's a black bear, which has got really nothing on it, and we've got a crate over there, so I'm going to leave that. Not worth the risk. Sure, there's plenty more boxes where we're going. So there's another dog. Might just go inland. I don't know what you're thinking. You're thinking I could shoot the dog, but it's just a waste of ammunition, really, to me. Especially at this point, because we aren't really productively making some ammunition. We only have what we can pick up so far. So I've got to skip shooting anything willy-nilly, unless I have to. Just for now. Pick up as much as we can. Get as many chickens as we can. Try not to miss as many as we can. I'm glad that didn't run off. Normally they run away if you miss them, but it's probably because I went over its head on that apex. I'm going to keep that intact and in my inventory for as long as I can. That gives us like double the spoil time. Yeah, cool. Making sure I do have the right title on. A bit confusing when he comes into here with these plants because some of them look a little bit like carrot heads. And I need lots and lots of fruit and veg because I've got enough meat on me. I just don't have much fruit and veg in my nutrition window. Here's the little stream to get across. I have got some platforms I made up here somewhere, so we can kill some wildlife while we're over here. It's not my target, but you know, if they're in the way, they're not there to stay. There are a lot of boxes up this this time around, this particular morning. Where we're going to also is going to have two hunters' quarters. We're going to, oh yeah, look, no, that's mine, sorry. I was going to say, oh, look at that, it's got a decent house over there. It's my house. There's a house over this side of the water somewhere. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen the light at night time, but I haven't seen their living quarters just yet. I should probably knock out a few trees, actually, to be honest, because I don't have any wood or planks on me at all. And I want to make a platform sooner or later. Because that's what we survive under. However, halfway around the lake, I believe I've left a platform in good condition. So we do have quite a few different places we can do some fire, but we also need wood for fire as well. So wood is pretty important. It's just a pity that there isn't another way of cultivating this wood faster. Not that I know of, anyway. Bit of a look around while we're chopping wood. See a dog and a bear. And a chicken in between. Can we get the chicken without disturbing the dog? No. We need to make some more arrows as well. So we're going to have to kill our chicken. So we're going to make 4 more arrows. Some sticks. And some arrows. We need to get some serious chickens happening. or some serious feathers from some of the boxes. Oh, that's what happens when the mining nodes left for too long. They just sort of explode. That's their refresh. You might notice gameplay-wise, I won't attack or won't shoot something coming at me, because as they're coming at you, they're going to... there's about 25 feet in-game more that they can gain to make it easy to shoot, as opposed to the distance they are originally. So what I mean by that is if something's there for you to shoot, it's best to leave it if it's coming in your direction, but don't move your feet. As soon as you move forward just a little bit, they'll run off, no matter what it is, within a fairly close distance. So you want to make it so that when they're coming close to where you are, just let them keep coming until you're comfortable with the fact, yep, I'm going to hit that and shoot them. It makes a big difference at the other end, because, you know, one arrow equals two more to four more arrows back if we hit a chicken accurately. But if we keep missing them, you run out of feathers, you run out of arrows, you've got no way of getting any more until you find one in a box. So always good to keep the arrow quantity up, because you can't shoot them. You use any rifle, you'll destroy them, and you can't pick them up. They just get annihilated. It's funny. Even with this little pea shooter pistol that you get, doesn't let you take. Ah, damn! It scared me. Doesn't let you pick up a shot animal. Shot animal is a dead animal. That's the second one of those we've seen go on us. We see this one's walking away. We can't do anything about that. You know, it's just going to keep walking away. But if it was walking towards me, I wouldn't shoot it. I'd let it walk towards me, because it's bigger the target, the easier to hit. Of course, just like anything else. And we're coming up to an area where there's going to be, well, normally there's quite a lot of what am I saying? A lot of I've got no sound on me, I just realised. Spawn points for I'll get on there. There we go. Might hit the game now. Spawn points for military crates, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass because we don't have any keys for them, which sort of sucks, but that's life. There we go. Now I can hear it. Didn't realise I had no sound. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to eat those two because we need as much as we can get with that. There we go. It's us into the orange at least now. Another one down there. Another one there. And a chicken, is it? That's a rabbit. I'm not that keen on killing a rabbit. I mean, yeah, you get skinned, but I don't need that. You also get food, which I do need that, but not that desperately. I'll get a few nails, not as much as I would like, but a couple of nails. We've got a few in our inventory now. We've got 6. Better if we had 56. Oh, there's another, looks like another camper here. Okay. So that's near my, what do you call it, I made the base. Or my survival hut, which is just up here, I think. Unless they took it away. Not sure if they take away player-based pieces, because it's not really a full base, it's just a platform. Randy, oh, it might be the side of that rock, actually. I could shoot him, but I might even try and drag this dog away. If I can drag this dog away, come on mate, follow me, that's it. Sometimes they stay where you are, sometimes they go back. I want to pull you right over here. Look at those 2 boxes. We'll see what happens with this guy. Let's lose the scent. See what he does. What are you going to do? You're going to stay there? Yep, good. A lot of times I don't. Sometimes I just run back to exactly where they were. Sometimes I just stay where they are like they are now, which is good. So you can pull them away from the boxes, which is good. And that was the whole idea of it. There's another level 3 up there. Unless that's the same one and he did decide to go back. I could drag him down to those hunters. I've done that before, that's fun. I'm sure they don't appreciate it. Where's that house gone there? I think they've walked down to the bottom there. Oh, yeah, there's 2 of them there. I might go out and around. He's on a box at the moment, this level 3, which sort of sucks a bit. A black bear, which is worth basically nothing. We could probably run them both through the camp, but we're probably a bit too early days for that. I'm going to leave that go. Keep an eye out for anything else we can get hold of. I haven't found going through this particular area very lucrative just lately. I don't know why. Usually there's quite a lot of boxes all through here. And I'm pretty sure the AI doesn't collect boxes. But there seems to be a lot of wildlife through here all of a sudden. We can sneak through here. Did get someone picked up the scent. That's a lot of bears and a lot of dogs. Just right there. And that's alright, we're going to leave them behind. Lose their scent. Should have done that by now. Let me get some of this, whoa, that looks like a pretty big base going up there, that's good. We're going to leave that energy level up because we don't really want to run out of energy if we do walk into a bear or something by accident. We don't want to do that because then we won't be able to run away. So the day's going through, we're almost at night time again already. That was pretty quick. Wasn't a very lucrative run. We're still about halfway around the lake. We do have, unless again they took it away, but I'm pretty sure I made a little place to camp around here somewhere. And unless they've left the door open over there, which they normally don't, I won't be able to go in there to wait for the sunlight. Mind you, also they'll just come back anyway because they would have made a BCU or a bed or something to come back on. They just appear. Another box. 2 boxes. Nice. More nails. Bit of a weird thing happening on the side of that rock. Level 3 dog. Level 3, what's name? Bear. Go around. I can see you down there on the coast looking at me. Don't know whether they'll attack unless I attack them. I think I don't know. I'm not gonna chance that. We will test that later though, because I've got it on revenge only. I'm not interested in just keep rebuilding my base all the time. I'm interested in playing the game Let's have some berries, I think. That'll help. And there's a bear in this creek, I think, isn't there? Might need to go around. There's some hunters up there. It looks like they're rogues actually. They've got no shirts on, so I think they're going to be rogues up there. Not interested in staring them up. Where's that bear? I thought I seen a bear here. Oh, maybe it was that pig. Oh, there it is. It's going up the stream. So we're going to see how big this house is over here. This is going to be interesting. Let's go have a look at that once we get this box. Pig's not going to care about me unless I scare it. As in a rush at it. If you do, they're quite lethal. If you leave them and just sort of go around them, they tend to run away. Here we go. What have we got over here? Ah, it's a little bit of a hut. Not really that big. Nowhere near as big as the one over that side. That's a pretty big one going up there. That's all right. We might get about halfway across this and maybe get across the water to the base. There's a dog just here. See if we can run around him. He won't like it, but we'll go around him. Hopefully none of them are fishing, because I'll come down here to fish. Doesn't look like it. And I don't mean the dogs, I mean the hunters. I'll go down there to fish. They are hunters, because they've got a house. And it's a, yeah, pretty early built house, but it's a nice one. There. They will attack each other too, which is quite funny. Sometimes you see that, and that's really, really handy too, especially if one obliterates the other and then they run home and you've got basically the chance to go in and loot all their stuff until they spawn back in. That's fun. Not something that happens every day, but I've seen it happen before. Well, we've got a good run as far as fibres go, but not really much on chickens too. We've got a few chickens so far, but not very many other things like nails and such. Or some more fruit. Can't see that, but I know I'm picking it up. Sometimes you get these have 15 odd nails in them. Not as many this time around. 31, that's going to make us at least the last part of the walls we need. It's certainly not going to make us the top part of our house. We're a little way off of that. But we're getting there, you know. And this one here is quite a prestigious looking little house they've got happening over here. So when we get to that to the right level, we're going to end up having a bit more fun, that's for sure, with these guys over here. I'm not going to go around them because that's going to be a long way around. Come on, get there. We're going to go in front of them, just go across here, I think. If we get too close, they'll see us and start shooting. Little chicken up there. Careful, we're going to hit a dog on the way up here because we've got to run backwards if we do. Alright, if anything, it was a good feather run. That's about it, really. Let's see how we go across here. So we get some kelp while we're doing it. Oh, like the thunder underwater. I mean lightning underwater. Thunder underwater? Some kelp. Hard to see underwater in the dark time as well, as you can tell. Yeah, I want to get out of this water knowing that there's going to be no dangers, because there is a bug still with getting out of the water. It slows you right down to an absolute halt for quite a long time. Oh, that one's actually quite quick, which is nice. Alright, let's head towards home. Oh, that's just a bunny rabbit. It's only 30. Just got to be careful with that. That's a rock there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, let's get a little bit of iron, which is what we need to make our key. Very lucky to come across that in the dark. I've got to tell you, it's not that easy to see. Alright, go over here now. I would think with a bit of luck nothing spawned between here and the house, because we did kill that bear. And that was the whole idea of making sure we don't get done on the way back in the dark. Don't see anything with that flash, which is good. Let's get out of the water. There we go. A bit cold out. Let's get inside and warm up. The home fire hopefully will still be going. Should be. It's not. Okay, well that didn't last a whole day, did it? Where's my wood? There it is. And I need lots more wood yet. And we'll just ignite that with some matches. We'll butcher all our chookies. And we'll eat them, because we need some food. I'm going to eat that apple as well. I'm not going to eat that last one though. I think that's going to be good for fridge. There we go. Now we're going to keep watching that, because 9 out of 10 times I burn my food. We don't like that, because burnt food is a lot of hydration and no proteins. Remember that's in there. Don't get carried away with doing things while your food's cooking. I do it all the time. One thing at a time. Hey, popsicle. That's right, it is. Put that in the fridge as well, eh? There we go. Gotta pick that piece of kelp up. Not that it mattered too much. Oh, not that I need it. And that's nothing worse than needing it when you've got an infection, eh? Where's that? That in there? 14 yet, so it's 1 to 1. Nearly burnt it again. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Coffee beans for just that little bit of extra push, you know? Or, you know, they should do that and have a little bit of an energy burst, you know, like you can run 10% faster or something. That'd be pretty cool. I should do that. Yeah, I don't think I can do too much more planks. We'll do a few, not very many. We're going to need... Oh, where are your walls? We're going to need another 8 planks. Finish those walls on the next floor. And then we need more of them up the top of here as well. But that's alright. Once we get those walls up, we're getting there, which is good. We're going to have planks in here. I don't think I have. Oh yes, I do. Some planks in there. Cool. Thought I might have had some more. I need some more nails anyway. This is only going to make me another... Oh no! Need the stairs, don't I? Well, need's a pretty strong word. We need to make a set of stairs later or earlier, just to get up that top level. I should probably use all this energy and metal, energy and mass that we've done too. Excuse me. Oh, how are we going with the chicken? Oh, burnt it. See? Every time. Eat that. We're not going to use that for anything. sofa. Oh, yeah. If you try to put a sofa on the lift, that's funny. I haven't tried that. I have done the lift though. That's fun. But I haven't tried to build anything on the lift. Huh. How do you go on the lift going down under the water? Does it still take air inside the lift? You know? I know you got scuba gear, but I would think it does. You can't have everything, but it's certainly worth a try if you're getting bored with the game. Why not try it out? You never know. I love that level of it though, having that experimental level where it really doesn't matter too much, but it'd be fun to find out whether you can actually do things like that. Right, a couple of walls coming up. That should make us sealed off. And I will remove the walls, sorry, the windows down the bottom to make them walls as well, because we don't really want grenades to end up inside the bottom part of the thing. It's not something you really want happening. Now I can't make that yet, can I? Because I don't have enough wood. Not quite yet. Okay, go out and chop some wood. Make one more plank. And then we can put the stairs up to the next level. What I'll do is put a half floor in the stairwell, I think. I'm not at the point I'm building to try new things. Oh, you're not at the point of building to try new things. I'm yet to figure out how to place weapons on the wall like mantelpiece. Oh, that's actually quite easy. Actually, no, I don't think you do this. Can you do that in this one? I'm not sure. Actually. I did it. I made shelves. Have you made shelves before? I haven't found out whether you can put weapons on the shelf. I think they just come out as little boxes still. Is there actually a mantelpiece build? I don't think there is there? I can make shelves. You can put things on shelves. That's easy. But I don't think I've ever made ones that will hold a gun. Hold a weapon up there. That's interesting. Not sure if you can do that. Certainly would be pretty cool if you could. Already hit that tree. Pretty sure what would do it. And this is actually something that will actually hold the gun on the wall, like on the forest, and on, I think you can do it in Ark, I think, as well. You can, however, put it, is it this one? There's one I know you can put one, oh no, it's also the forest where you can put the axe in a log. What happens when you drop a rifle? I'm pretty sure it does it not turn into like a box like all the rest of the stuff? Maybe it doesn't. Let's try it. Q, isn't it? No, it's not Q. What's drop again? Don't remember what drop is again in this game. No. Control. Alt. No. Can't remember. Yeah, it comes out as a little box. Is there a way of dropping it? Any other way? I don't know whether there is a way of dropping a weapon on the ground. Pretty sure there is, actually. We did it last time. Thought I was able to drop the axe on the ground. Pretty sure I dropped the axe once before. It's type, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to press that too often. It is? What's drop? Sprint and crouch, sit on the ground, forward, straight. So there's no drop command? Am I just thinking of a different game? Use? Looks like it too. Yeah, it must be a different game I'm thinking of. I thought there was a drop command. Huh, okay. I'll take your word for it. Let's see how we go with this staircase. Yeah, there was a way I did this last time. Pretty sure I was able to put it on the edge of this one somehow. Right here now. Up here. Up that. There. Doesn't look like it. Thought you could. Go away, I'm streaming. Huh. Pretty sure I could put one on top of there somehow, but I might be wrong. I think it might have been against the wall like that, maybe. I don't know. Don't want it halfway down that. I want it next to it. Close to that. I guess that'll probably work. Yeah, that'll work. What we do now is I'm going to get rid of this floor and put a half floor in between this, hopefully. I don't have enough nails for it yet, though. And we'll put the rest of this floor up here. Yeah, I remember fish dropping, because I did that a couple of times with the players. I said, here, hold this for me, and I turn around and I chuck a fish at them. It's quite funny. I was standing on that. I do, however, want to move those before I do too much. Before I take the proverbial carpet out underneath them. Cropping square foundations helps with placement, yeah. I found that's the easiest way to make the shelves as well, which is cool. Put a foundation, put a plank off it, remove the foundation. That works really well too with half shelves or half floors. I crammed so much stuff into my first house, which was just on the ground. Like one floor, I remember doing that, but that didn't help me very much when it came to BCUs, because the hunters and all the rest of them always attack where the PCU is. It ends up always attacking the area that you don't want it to attack. Something you want to preserve, you know. Now, this is a floor I'll play with probably later. I'm not going to worry about you doing anything with this floor straight away. Outside of just a means to an end to be above the ground. Put it up here if I can do it. Just there. There we go. Nice and high up. Can't jump down these ones. It hurts. I don't think it'll break your leg, but yeah, it's certainly come close to it. Can I move this? I think I can move this without having to lose the floor or the ladder. We'll see. Yep. Cool. So it pretty much left a little bit there, enough for us to get up. We probably don't even need a floor there, which is cool. There you go. Excellent. I'm not sure if I... maybe I can. Let's try it. I think I could put this against the wall and actually make it look a little bit more continued than what it is. Like that. Oh, that's outside. A little bit too far through the wall. Let's try that outside the wall. I'm just seeing if I can actually attach it to the wall, not the foundation so much. I think that's it, yeah. No, it's still the same. You can make them so they're against the wall. Maybe I could do it a bit closer. I could see whether I'm actually hitting the wall or not. Maybe do it from here. Instead of doing it from a distance. Can be done, but it's in the way. So we're going to put it over here somewhere. Just for getting it out of the way. Do it again. It's a funny build system like that, isn't it? There we go. Let's see if we can get that on here. Bridge is in the way. Let's just put that near that on that wall if I can. I think that's it. No, it's not. A little further over than that. I've done this before where I've sat here doing this for a long time and I ended up hitting delete at one stage and losing the ladder instead of actually using it. That's pretty annoying. Might come down to having to move some of my furniture around. Oh, itchy nose. In order to get it down. That's it. It's got to be it. Yeah, that's it. Cool. And I won't fall between the two of those. That's cool. I can, however, put something there though, like a half thing. Cool. Pretty happy with that. We don't really need to have these foundations down here because it's, you know, level with the ground pretty much. So that's really cool. So we can use that later on if we need to put some more foundations down as well. I've got a wall on the inside here. I don't know why I've done that. Let me just change that around. Although I don't know whether I can because I haven't got a floor there. There we go. Big gap in the wall otherwise. Got a floorboards all the way around. Skirting board. And hopefully the same up here. That'll be annoying because that'll be real painful to get to. Alright. We're getting there now. We just need to make some more floors across here. I'm going to do one floor out all the way around. And we'll change them to glass later. But in the meantime, our mansion's coming along quite well. Alright, where are we at? We are going to take some fruit. Going to eat that too. Put away some stuff. I'm going to keep the wood on us. Put away some circuit boards and the rope. Get rid of the metal as well. Keep that there. We're going to... actually, I should probably fill that up before we do that. Looks already full. And off at the same time. So we're going to take 2 of those. All the ammo we can get our hands on there. We don't need those because we don't have a shotgun. Oh, excuse me, shotgun yet. Now the main aim now is we're going to go southeast. We're going to do a bit of more of an excursion again. I'll keep those, and we'll keep those in case we need to make some more arrows, which we probably should do that now. Actually, I'm going to make some arrows before we go. Grab those nails. Have we got any nails? Do I have many nails? I don't think I did. 4. That's probably going to help at least make a few arrows. All right. So we've got some arrows up our sleeve. We've got hydration's looking okay. We'll pick up the last like water we've got in here. Fill that right up as much as we can before we go. And let's head out. I'm not going to bring any first aid with us. I don't think we need it. I'm going to go southeast because going around that lake didn't do a lot for us. I think most of the hunters and dangerous humans are around the lake. Most of them. I think there's 1 or 2 camps of rogues around the middle of the map, but I don't think there's as many as there is around this lake. There seems to be quite a lot of them. I think they're attracted to me than they are just chucking them anywhere and willy-nilly at the other end of the map, or even the new area, as it were. So, danger with those two together, isn't it? And then we're going to sprint anyway. So we're not going to bother about going around that lake again for a while. I reckon we'll just stick to southeast. We'll go over to our other favourite lake over this side, and a bit of hope we won't run into too many dangerous people. Although, you know what, I might even just head back because I'm not sure if we had enough to make another key. Did we have enough to make another key before we go over? I think we might have done. I've left it to make a couple more iron fibres, so what I like to call iron filings. So we should probably do that before we run over, because odds are we're going to come across a military crate, and we need it this early in the game. There's a bit of a necessity. That just grew then, like that. And this just dropped as well. That's cool. Wow, that's a nice load of nails in there. Just shoot back. Oh, a moose at home. It would be handy, but my platform is not healthy enough to take a moose. We'll let him go. Where are we? Yep, 18. Cool. 18. What do we need? I think it's like 2. And some wood as well, I think. Don't we? Now, what do I put it down here? Upstairs for no reason. Key. Yep, 2 planks. I can't do that yet. Okay. Let's go chop a tree. All right. Get ourselves another key before we go too far. Plus, I should turn that what's name on as well. She might even fix that while we got the nails for it. No, it's not going to happen because I don't have any wood. Of all things, usually I run out of nails, not so much wood. Get that running. Those nails away. That away. Keep that on us. All right. Take the key and hit the road. Close that door because I don't really want to come back to a moose being in the house. I've done that with another game I think I might have mentioned before. I've walked into my house and there was a bear in there. Not the best thing to walk into. And yeah, the funny thing was, I should probably have done a blooper reel on it, but I think I've lost it because it was just a stream that I did. It wasn't a YouTube with a couple of other viewers that I had years ago. And I went into the house and there was a bear in there. And so it was a 2-story house. So I went upstairs to get away from the bear because they don't go upstairs very well in heat. To my knowledge, they actually, without me knowing, they actually did go up the stairs quite well. Jumped out a window out the other side and kept shooting at it, because they take a lot of firepower to kill. I was about halfway through end game anyway, and as I ran into the forest to get away from him, I ran into another bear, and I don't think I even seen the bear. I could hear it, and I thought it was the same bear that was following me. So I ran through the forest. I didn't see another bear. It must have been behind a tree or something. And I turned around and I kept shooting, and I thought, well, this is going to be it. It's got to be soon enough. It'll be dead. It has to be dead soon. And I'm shooting away. And I finally kill it. It falls over, and I get over to it, and it's a bear inside of a bear. So I got halfway through running back to it because I could hear it die. And then it started coming back at me. And yeah, it was back in the house, up the stairs, out a window again. This time I had no ammo. The ammo was in boxes, so I had to try and get the bear to keep following me until I got to my box to get more ammo out to shoot the bear that's following me. So it was actually a bit of a Benny Hill segment. I just ran around for ages and ages. I had 2 or 3 other viewers. They were all laughing their ass off. They reckon they were in tears because it was just I couldn't get away from this one bear that seemed to be eternal. Having said all that, at the end of the day, I had quite a lot of bear pelts or whatever they dropped, which was nice. A nice constellation, but quite a funny situation. So I'm not one for an open door policy at this stage because I've wore that unfortunately pretty heavily after that. A little post-traumatic to having bears in the house when I leave it. However, I say this, and I've played 7 Days to Die probably about 200-300 hours of it, and many times I've come back to my house and I've left the door open, and I've basically sort of given myself a virtual rap on the knuckles over it, because there's more likelihood that the undead would turn up in your house or just wander in than anything else as far as animals go on games like these ones. Look at that, we've got 3 here, that's good. Hopefully they hold. So let's click up. Get your timing right. Nice. Well, they're all iron as well, are they? That'll be potassium, surely. Yeah. Have you ever seen one rock hold 3 iron together? Yet. I mean, it's yet to happen. It's possible. I have seen 3 boxes in a military crate together. I think I took a photo of it too. I think I took a screenshot of it. These are the big trees. These are 4-hitters. so embarrassingly low on wood. I really do have to do something about it. I might even do a lot of it offline as well, just to get a couple of stacks of 100. I'll get it out right, just so I won't bore people too much about hitting wood all afternoon for the stream. But I do, however, need to have it, some of it now anyway, in order to keep the fire going over to the side when we get there. It's almost worth having another house over there, to be honest. Just stay over there and just work between the two houses. As Popsicle, I think it was, that mentioned it last time, just a fake house to stop them from raiding your main house. Just an idea. It's not a bad idea, really. I've never done that. I have, however, done it with a group of people, but not by myself. Northeast. Now, I can one-shoot that deer if he stops. Depends how good I am with this. Ow! Well, you know what? We're going to leave that because we're going to have to wait for our blood to come back. We'll just keep running. I didn't know he was actually still following me. Yeah. We'll just keep going. We've got full health, full stamina. He can just keep growling all he wants. Probably need to make myself some bandages after this, I think. I think he's finished. Yep. Get that energy back up. And we'll probably need to kill a bear or something to make a couple of rabbits, whatever, to make some bandages up and get that back up and running up again. So am I going to die? No, good. I'm going to say that'll be a first from one bite. I'm not on hardcore mode, for goodness sake. I have got a platform down here somewhere. I just don't know where I put it. Where did it go? Or did it just disappear after a while? I can't remember. You can see them from the map. Maybe it was inland a bit more. Oh, hello. There's a bear there. Did not even see it. Well, that's not nice. Game. I should have paused it, I suppose. Good things I'm in the middle of the map. That's alright. Where's my skull? Where did I die? Game? That's not fair. Gotta tell me where I died. Okay. I think she's bugged out. Bugged out. How do I... Oh, there. There it is. Just to the right. That way. Okay, I'll go around this bear. It's almost like it deliberately leaves it for 15 minutes before it gives me the skull from where I died. That's a bit annoying. Hopefully we won't lose the gun through the ground. It's not the end of the game if we have, but it's not something you want to do on a regular basis. Lose our guns. I think you lose mainly ammo more than guns. The other thing also is having a bear camp on your dead body. That's not fun. That can certainly crush your emotions. And he's there, but he's not on me, which is good. Alright, lost half my gun. No, actually, I've still got a fair bit there. Let's run before I get killed again. Let's keep going up here. Don't really want to be done in twice. And it was a bear, thank goodness as well, because that way it's a lower percentage of infection for the bear. It's not that it's 100% not going to happen, but it's certainly a lot lower, I find. I get a lot more infection from dogs than I do from bears. As a track record goes. Is he still following me? No? Alright, we're southeast that way. We may need to sprint out there. The other good thing is it's actually put all my stuff back up, all of my stats are back up again. And the other bonus about getting killed. All that bleeding that we got. She all gone. Don't think I'll make it down to my campsite in time. It's going to be pretty dark very soon. There's so many distractions. The hell would I want that there for? Useless light. How far away from the lake? Feel we're a fair way from it. Whoa. We won't get killed while we're looking. No, not far at all. We'll keep going. And a military crate. That was worth it. Fantastic. Now all we have to do now is not die. See where I'm going. I'm still going the right direction. Really? Well, yeah, I am, because my camp's the other side of that water. Not really this side. Level 1 dog there. Not to run into any wildlife if we can do it. Nothing about running in the dark, eh? There's the lake. Now it's not attract any wildlife. Good. Should be good. The rest is all going to be swimming. God, there's no sharks. Gotta get real cold though, that's for sure. Hope we got enough wood. Oh well, definitely got enough wood to make a fire. Where's our structure gone? Has that disappeared as well now? Oh, there it is. Found our home away from home. Bonus for us. We made it, and we also have no infection, and we also have the inventory from a military crate, which we haven't looked at yet. I'll look in a minute once we get out of that water. There we go. The fireplace is missing, but that's alright. We will be building it under here though, because it's impervious to any kind of water under that, or any kind of rain. What did we get? Any sinew? We didn't get any sinew at all. We got 12 for that. Wasn't really good. Loot from that. Military crate. Well, look, oh, we got 10 of those. That's good. And we did keep all of our iron loot, so that's good. I thought we'd lose that through the ground for sure. However, I'm not sure why we only have 3 bullets in the rifle, because we didn't use the rifle. And we've only got 3 in the mag, which is weird. So I'm not sure what to do there. I'll eat that. And that. Oh, we've got 7 in there. That's alright. So we've got plenty of food out of that. We didn't get any fruits or veg. That sort of sucks. We're going to drink up. Oh, I'm going to put that in the fire. I need to make some purified water. Shotgun ammo. And we've got some, what's the name, we can tear into rags. So we can make ourselves one of them. That's good. So we've got a band-aid now. Well, actually we've got a couple of band-aids there. That's good. So we're going to have, what, 3? Is it 1 for 1? Yeah. So 1 for 1, 3 band-aids. That's good. We've got some 44 Magnum as well there, which is cool. I think we already had plenty of this, but we're going to reload it anyway. And we're going to reload that rifle as well. Not sure what happened there. Not sure how you lose 2 bullets out of the gun. I can, however, understand losing 2 bullets through the ground in the bag, but not while it's already loaded in the gun. It's a little odd. Yeah, that's alright. All seem to try us out. So there we go. So far, I don't know what day are we at. Does it tell us what day we are anyway? I suppose it does. Profile stats. We have now got 5 deaths here. And we're what day are we at? We killed 47 chickens. Wow, I didn't know I killed that many. Doesn't tell you what day we're at anywhere, does it? What days we've been hunting, looting. Nearly 15, or just over 1,500 wood. No white balls yet, or white stuff. No bats, we haven't been down there yet. Killed 4 rabbits, chickens. How many bears? 25 bears. We're catching up with the bears. It'd be nice to know what day we're at, but it doesn't look like we get that on here. How many days we've lived. I know it tells us in the, what do you call it? In the menu screen. So we'll maybe check that out afterwards. Oh, I need a drink. I didn't bring a drink with me. Starting to get dehydrated in the game. I mean, in real life. Let's make some planks. What can we do there? We can make another plank there. We don't really need to, but I'm going to pop those other ones in there because we've got one over there that we can kill stuff with. We've got this one here that we can use to kill with as well if we need to. And plus we've got 2 of them up on there somewhere. Unless they've disappeared. I don't think the other ones disappeared. I think they just I think I was just in the wrong place. Because I remember putting that on there. That was like one of the first I ever did. One next to the house. There's one under here somewhere too. I can't remember where I put it. I don't see it anywhere. Maybe they did destroy it. Maybe the that house that's down here. Where is that house? That should be marked on the map now too because we went past it. Pretty sure it's just there. See how camouflaged that actually is? You can't really see it at all, can you? Along with this one here. I think even in the daylight. We'll have a look when it gets more daylight, although it's now coming up now, you can't really see the enemy's base because of the fog of war, as it were. It's a bit annoying. But part of the gameplay, you know. 24 degrees near that. What is it outside? 16, 13. Quite livable. Let's cut some wood. I think we'll do a little bit of hunting. I reckon we'll get some meat organised. Then we'll head back home and make another key, because there's no sense in us getting up there and finding another military crate with no key. So far we've been incredibly lucky, or I've just been really good at keeping on top of the military keys, military box keys, because they're you're going to stay there. Cool. All right, let's shoot you in the head. Oh, I'll come back. Because I don't think we've come across a crate yet without having the key. Cool. All right, we'll get some more wood. Because God only knows we got the nails. We just don't have the wood. Right, let's see if we can get that wolf that didn't like us. Well, didn't like me now because I shot him. There he is. Oh shit, run. Not exactly what I had in mind, but that's alright. Oh, so just one jump onto here. We'll get in a bit closer by jumping off quickly. There we go. No, okay, gonna run away some more. You bastard. Now with these bigger creatures, such as the dog and the bear, you can shoot them with the rifle and get everything back from them. You don't really need to use a bow and arrow. Back when I first started playing, I just shot these things pretty much point blank without any platform at all. So if I can get 2 shots into him here, he's dead. Alright. Sure it'll be just the liver, yep. What about you, mate? Let's get you as well. I don't want to use the rifle. We'll just use the cheap stuff. We're playing too much 7 days. I keep right clicking to power hit instead of left click to just hit him. It's funny like that. I don't know why, but for some unknown reason it doesn't seem to continue to hit sometimes. It sort of loses the cohesion of keeping the finger on the button, if you know what I mean. I don't know why it's doing that now. Maybe on my mouse is going flat. Right, that's it for the nails, and that's it for the wood. Let's go and clean our hands off. And mosey on back, I think. Alright, there's no sense in going up in there because we'll probably find a crate. And much less probably find one on the way home anyway. And not be able to use the key on it because we don't have one. We used the key already. I'd like to be able to make about 2 or 3 keys. That'd be fun. But I think it's just going to come later. Because we need to find a lot more iron or metal to do that. We need to have a good stack of 100 iron filings. That's a lot of mining. Mind you, you can do that pretty easily with a mining machine as well, but you need another generator to run that all the time. I found. But I hope we'll get a few nails on our way home. I'm not going to do too much wood on the way back. A little bit here and there, but not a lot. Just for the sake of getting back home. I'm more interested in trying to get some more crates and more nails, I think. For now. If we can do it. I wouldn't mind knowing where the base camps are here for the humans. Although it's possible they don't have. I think the last couple of times I've been attacked over here were just rogues. So because I haven't actually found their house, I'm pretty convinced that's more likely the case. Coming home with a good cache of iron at least, which is good. We need to make ourselves another hammer. Well, that was nice. 22 odd nails in one thing. Who's asking me something? It's another group. Where's home? Army dot. What's the opposite of southeast? Northwest. We're going the right direction. I think we're going to find more stuff on the way back than we are getting here because I think it's more of a morning game. If you get in early in the morning or night time, you're going to get a lot more loot. And I don't know, I'm not sure, however, it's possible that you have like a torch you can do later. I think there's one you can actually attach to your gun, but that might be a different game I'm thinking of. Because if that's the case, it makes it a lot better to go at night time. I know there's a torch in things like Stranded Deep and in the forest, but I don't think this game has a decent torch. I think it only has that stupid nightlight thing, that wand that really doesn't give you any kind of distance. Which, yeah, honestly, you probably don't really need much more than that. You just have to keep an eye out for name tags. You can see that pretty much all the time. Like that one, so you can see a name tag there. I can tell that's only 30. 25 is a chicken. 30 is a rabbit. Any kind of level dog is going to be 100-ish. Because they don't go any higher in health. They just hit freaking harder. I can't remember it with the cougars. I think they're the same as well. Wow, there's a lot of dogs around here. I really should probably put something down to kill all this, but I don't have anything on me. There's a lot of wildlife here. I have to run straight through it all. There's no real way around this one. So we're just going to run through. Missed that chicken, unfortunately. Pretty sure that's probably lost their scent. I'll take that as they have. Yep, I think that one's gone. The bear's disappeared. He's gone back down. I don't see the dog, so I don't think the dog is on us still. However, I do want the grub. being that there's a grub tree. Have a quick look around here. There's a lot of rock here, so hopefully we'll find some more metal. That's a carrot. Some more seeds. Oh no, that's actually a carrot we got that time. We'll keep that. Along with these. We're right out of fruit and veg. I'd cook up the meat if I had reason to make a fireplace, but I don't, so I'm not going to bother. Dog there, so I'm not going to go down and get that berry. There we go. Looks like metal. Some iron. It is. There's that berries over there, so we'll go around this way. If there's any more. I'll go up over the top of this one and see if it's anything on top. Above the bear. Bearing in mind, pun intended, that the bear came to see us through the rock. Nice, another 4. Here's a 4-banger, that one. Now, if I walked away or tried to run away on my crouch, he wouldn't have noticed me. But because we're fair way away from him, I'm not that fussed. If we were closer to him, that would be a bit more of a worry because he'll probably end up following us. Possibly sprinting, even. If you want to call it a sprint, more of a gallop, I guess, isn't it? It's a bear after all, it's not a human. What's in the forest today? Well, I've been fortunate we haven't found a military crate. That's a good thing. It'd be a bit of a shame to find one without a key. However, a whole heap of normal boxes, bring it on. Need lots and lots of nails. I think what I'll do is I think I'll work towards making ourselves a mining drill first, or maybe 2 or 3, and we'll turn them on and off with the amount of fat that we keep collecting, which is good because we haven't been short of at least 50 up to 100 in a stack of biofuel, which is good, and we can make a whole lot more because we've got a lot of medicine plant as well, which I haven't been using for that. I've only really used the animal fat to do it, and there doesn't seem to be any shortage of animals around the place. I like the fact that there seems to be more brown bears than black ones that I've come across. The black bears have got nothing on them. They're nowhere near as well equipped as the brown bears go, especially the high-end ones. Having 3 or 4 stacks of steak on them, which is nice. Oh, there's another mining node there. Oh. Who's that? Where are you? I hear a growl, but I can't see him. I think he must be up the top of that rock, or the other side of this rock here. Have a quick peekaboo. And if he is, we'll try and drag him away. Yeah, there he is there. Level 3. Awesome. I think he looks like he's far enough away, to be honest. Can't see how that would really attract him here. Get your timer on it. That's definitely worth it. 4 of them out of that. Oh, and there's a moose. I don't have enough for a platform, do I? Oh, I do. I am trying to save that to finish the house, though. Actually, I'm a little way off of finishing the house. I'm going to save that because the moose will be really handy. That's going to have, oh, it's a 3 as well, which is a bit of a pain. Although we do have a gun. It's going to have a lot of sinew on that. It's next door bear too, which sort of sucks. He's gone now anyway, so that's alright. And it's getting dark. We've got all these things against us. You've got to weigh up all these things when you're hunting stuff like this, because there's nothing worse than starting to kill something, all of a sudden it turns out to be dark and you can't see it. And it's going to got a little bit left on it and you can't find it anywhere because it's too dark to see it. So I'm going to pass up on that one. Now there's a 3 and a 2 there. I should probably go right around these guys. I don't really want to get bitten. Plus there's no boxes there, so there's a hunter there. I mean a rogue. Okay, so what's the best option here? Probably go between the dogs now. They're capable of shooting from a distance, so I have a pistol on them. I don't really want to be shot with a pistol. I'm not going to outrun a dog, which I'm going to need to do now anyway. Oh, damn it. You still following me? No. Where'd he go? He stopped. Alright, we're almost home. There's my hunting platform. There's my meat maker, still making it with the meat. Still got a bit there. There's that moose again. Is that the level 3? Level 2, so that's another moose. I think we've got a few mooses on the map now, which is great. We might have to go moose hunting sometime. A suey off there. Bit of dive bomber. That, some medicine, a carrot and a box. Beautiful. Ugh. That was horrible. Still it's matches, you know. Better than nothing. Box. Casing's nice. I can't take shotgun casings apart. Right, made it back without it being too dark. Where is the sun? Oh, we've got a fair bit to go yet. Should have probably stuck around for a bit longer. That's all we need to put in the fridge, I think, for now. Some more biofuel. Fill that little sucker up. There we go, we've got plenty of juice still in there, which is good. Put the nails in there. Nails. Matches, should I say. Put that in here. That should give us enough to do the next key. Alright. Start doing the last of the floors, maybe, I don't know. Actually, don't think I did floor all the way around last time. I think I just did a floor on the edge where I wanted to have it over the water. Or over where they would come in, not so much over the water. So I'm thinking this side because the BCU's in this side. So maybe I'll put a bunch of floors across here. and just wall it all up from there. Might make it bigger as time goes on. I do have to, however, make it into metal over time. But it's not a necessity, not an absolute instant necessity at this stage. It's all in the right direction. Okay. Because there will be a roof on top of this. The roof will have the windmills and the solar panels on it. So, being that we are still in June, I'd say solar panels is probably the best way to go at this stage. We'll go into windmills as the winter hits. Closer to, what's that? I think at the end of October. I think it's the main winter time when you get like the snow and stuff. Or ceilings. One, two, three. Any more? We're not. Two more. And then we'll move some of the stuff around because we need to make walls down the bottom and windows up here. One more ceiling coming, I think, yeah. One more ceiling. And then we just need to back all the walls around it. Beautiful. All right, there's our platform, basically. So we're going to be a fair way off. I think they're going to have a real struggle trying to get up here to get us, which is good. Not as easy to get up here. We're going to do that, and we will make at least what? Well, we'll make them all walls because we'll use all the walls down here, and we'll use these windows up there on that edge until we've got enough stuff to make metal and proper windows. We're just going to get makeshift with these, I think. Plus the fact, because we are looking at summer, we're not really that fussed about having to have a sealed up warm house at this stage, just out of the rain if it comes along. I might just knock out all these, actually. Gives us a lot of biofuel. Let's get it out the way. Oh, it's got some in stock there. I didn't know it still had some there. That's good. All right. I do, however, need lots of wood. Still, we've got some gun parts there, so we could probably make a shotty there. Or it's either a shotgun or it's going to be a 44 mag. The shotgun's better, I think, in some respects. I mean, they're both good. All three of them are good. The gun, the 7.62, and the shotgun. But the pistol's just really... I mean, that's less than what the arrow... I think the arrows are better than the pistol, to be honest. It's not... I guess it's got its place, but I still can't really place it very well. Yeah, it's just me, probably. But I can't seem to get my head around what to do with that. Now, I do need to make some planks up to make another key. Another key is going to cost us some more shards, which we've got plenty of them coming. Did I turn that on? I didn't turn that on because that's going to use that. Let's have a look, see. So I did mention before, however, we'll be making a mining thingamajiggy, and we'll just see what the need is for that. What kind of stuff we need to do to make it. The running power of it's a bit of a challenge. That's the only thing. They're all in the same box. Pop them in there. Steel is not in there. It's in there. Tells us seeds. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna have to start cooking some stuff too because I'm looking pretty red in the old nutrients meter there. Actually, how many of those can I make at this stage? One more set. It takes so much casings to do these. Don't want that. I'll recycle them later. And they don't need to carry the bars around with me either. There's a lot of bars. I might even just take one bandage with me, I think. I'm not going to worry about all of them. Pop all those in here. Alright, let's have a look what it costs us to make the refinery, no, the drilling station. Yeah, mining drill, 3 rope. So 3 rope is, what's 1 rope? 1 rope's 3 sinew, I think. Yeah, so we need 9 sinew to do that, one of them. I know we've got 7, we need 2 more. So what we'll do is we will make another key and hope that we get a another bunch of sinew off the key. Once we find another military crate, and then we'll go from there. I think that's probably the best plan at this stage because I do want to get to that mining thing. That makes a big difference to the game. You don't have to go that way, it's just how I like to play. I like to start producing my own stuff instead of having to go out and you know, have a limited amount of things I need to actually pick up, the better. That way when we die we don't lose as much. We can just recreate it. And it's a bit of a toss-up between making the solar panels or making the mining machine. I'm going to need the solar panels to run the mining machine, I think. Otherwise, we're just going to quickly run out of fat. And I'll just have to keep killing wildlife over and over and over and over. And that's going to need more nails. Which at this point in time, I want to try and keep the nails for house or base construction. Some more medicine down here. I'm not going to turn my back on anything at this stage because a lot of it is really helping. If it wasn't for picking those up, I wouldn't have made 20 odd biofuel just a minute ago. Where are we? So we need, how many planks do we need? At least 2. We need some steel too, don't we? 4 steel. I'm glad it's not too expensive to do this, to be honest. It could be a lot more expensive, that's for sure. Unfortunate thing is I still can't make 2 keys before we go out. Mind you, that is always a risk because if you die and you can't get back to your body within 15 minutes, you lose both the keys through the dirt. And that's not a nice thing. But I prefer not to carry 2 keys for that same reason, but it's just easier if you can really be careful about where you're going to use that. You better, because if I had 2 keys before I went out, I wouldn't have had to come back for this key. I could still be out, and I could probably find another military crate up the top there where they spawn. So, at this point in time, what we've got to look at pretty carefully here is, do we want to make more rifle rounds or a different gun or whatever else in order to make it a bit easier to get rid of some more wildlife? We need to do that to get to cougar level, because the cougar is going to carry the most of the sinew we need, along with the mooses as well. And a lot of that sort of stuff's going to be sort of close-up warfare as opposed to the metal. So maybe I should look at doing some more metal. Sorry, doing some more weapons before we do more metal. I don't know. Sort of at that sort of crossroad at the moment. In the meantime, we'll just get our health up all the way. We'll turn that on. Pop those two in there when we get the water in there. Close these doors. And for now, I think we'll call it. I think we have now the other end of the 2-hour session that we normally would have. So I'd like to thank Popsicle for dropping around and dropping some great little hints on us for as well with the foundations and other things. It's been certainly very helpful, and we'll be back on again. What's today? We're back on tomorrow, yep, and the weekend. So we'll be continuing this, or we may be looking at Stranded Deep, or even 7 days. We'll see how we go. Sort of balance it out as we can. I don't really want to make it only one game at a time. I'd like to make it so the games are worth coming back for, to cater for some audience. I don't really want to get them bored on the one game if I can help it. Mind you, I do like Subsistence, and I do want to be able to persist in subsistence, or subsist, or insist to do subsistence. I don't know how you want to say it, so that we can have a base sort of set up ready to go for the next patch that comes along. Knowing my luck, it'll probably start with you have to wipe your last game in order to play it. We'll see how we go. I'm hoping not. I hope we can bring up a game halfway through the patch. Sometimes you can. They come with a little bit of bugs every now and then, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, meantime, thank you for coming along, and we'll see you guys again very soon.